Hello, hello there. Good evening. We are about to start. We are just waiting for a couple of people to log in, and we are going to get started. All right, so let's give people a couple of minutes to hop on the webinar, and then we're going to get started. So let me know who's already online. Can you hear me? I see Sophia, Hassan, Ash, and Swapna online. Ash is online. All right. He says yes. That's great. Hello, Ash. Excellent. We're just giving a couple of minutes for people to sign on, and then we're going to get started. So how's your day been so far, guys? Good? Just on the right side of the screen, you will see that there is a chat box. If I can ask you to please enter your responses there, I would really appreciate that. Excellent. Perfect. Good, 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 good. Perfect. All right, as we speak, we have a couple of more people that have hopped onto the webinar. So welcome, welcome. All what we're doing right now is just asking people to get set and put in their hellos in this chat box that's just right to the screen. You see, you probably see me on the screen, and on the side there is a chat box. So if you can just put in a hello there, that would be great. Oh, there we go. We receive a hello from Manny. Hello, Manny. Good to see you. Good to see you. Excellent, excellent. All right. Very good, very good. Sophia, are you able to type in the chat box? Can you put in a hello there so we know you are able to communicate with me? Sophia? And I know as we get started, there will be a lot of people joining in. We have about around 20 people that are going to join us. So I'm looking forward to everybody jumping on. We will get started in about 2 or 3 minutes. We won't wait for everybody to to hop on. They will miss the beginning, but that's okay. We have to get started on time. All right. So we're just waiting for some final settings here. I see Kathy online. She just jumped on. Kathy, hello. If I may just ask you to put your hellos in this chat box, that would be great. So I know you guys can communicate with me, and we're going to get started. I see Manny. Ash has already communicated. Excellent, excellent, perfect, perfect. Okay, so just wanted to let you know that there are two places where you can communicate with me. One is just under the screen. There is a tab called Questions. Okay, but I would recommend you not to put anything there because we are not monitoring that section at all. But we are looking at the chat boxes. So if you have to put in a comment or a quick question, or if we have a discussion going on, if you can put it in that chat box, I would really appreciate that. All right, so All right, so are we ready to get started? Guys, just put a yes. Just put a yes in the chat box so I'll know that I can get started. Let me know if you have a pen and paper ready, because we are going to go through some very good information about branding. And it's going to be very crucial for your business to make some notes and actually start implementing these. Because probably like me, you attend a lot of events, networking events, educational events, and it's very critical that we apply and implement this information. So I really want you to have a pen and paper ready so we can make some notes and start applying these things in our business. All right, excellent. I said a yes from Kathy, Manny, Ash, Swapna. Perfect. All right, good. So let's get started here. We have more people joining in as we go. Anyway, let's get started. So I'm going to do a screen share. So you guys want to see my screen, and we're going to go through like a quick presentation. Okay, so here we go. Screen share. There we go. And that's that. All righty. So now you should be seeing my full screen. All right. Let me know if you can see my full screen right now. We're just waiting for the final thing here. All right. So you should be seeing my full screen right now. It's saying attract more clients with powerful branding techniques. That's the first slide we're starting off with. Please give me a quick yes if you can see that screen now. I just wanted to make sure that that you're seeing the right slide. So all the information that I'm going to share with you is going to show up on your screen there. All right. Perfect. Thank you, Manny. Thank you, Kathy. Ash has already said yes. Excellent. All right. So let's jump in. All right. So let's get started. So who is going to benefit from today's webinar? Okay. Who's going to benefit? First is if you're an entrepreneur and if you're looking to grow your business, then this webinar is for you. If you're looking to attract the leads to your business, all right, this webinar is definitely going to help you. If you're looking to establish yourself and create your own identity, then this webinar is going to help your business. And if you're looking to get an edge over your competition, then yes, you are at the right place. So tell me if you are in the right place right now. Are you entrepreneurs looking to increase your clients, increase your leads? So that I'm just making sure that you are at the right webinar. All righty, we're getting tons of yeses here. That's good. That's good. And this is important for me to clarify because I really want to make sure that you are attending the right information seminar so that I can give you the maximum value through this webinar. So what are you going to learn in today's webinar? So we are going to learn the value of branding and why branding is important. Okay, why branding is important. We're going to go through 5 simple strategies to start getting branded today. Okay, so it's very important that we get onto this webinar so that we can start branding ourselves today. We're going to look at the reason why your customers buy and how you're going to get them buy from you. And you're going to learn how to automate your business. Okay, we're going to talk about automation of your business. So how do we know about branding? You know, that's a very genuine question. If you ask me that question, it's a very genuine question. And I'll tell you a little bit about ourselves. So me and my wife, Swapna, we have been coached and mentored by Raymond Darren, who is a leading authority in branding. So he's the person who's writing branding for small businesses. Okay, the Dummies book for branding. Okay, so you know he is the authority in branding. We have been helping businesses grow and develop their brand. So you see, we associate with tons of very successful people. You see a picture of Bob Proctor there, who is the #1 success coach. You see Alicia Minkus in here, and she's also a very, very successful entrepreneur. And of course, you see Raymond there. We have been successfully implementing branding strategies and getting some amazing results. Okay, on the left, you see Laurel Langmeyer. Laurel is actually the millionaire maker. Her designation is that she's a millionaire maker. So very, very successful entrepreneur. And on the right, again, you see a phenomenal entrepreneur there. His name is Kane. Okay, so we do a lot of coaching through these very successful mentors, and that's why we are in a very good position to brand ourselves and also help our clients to get branded. Okay, and we establish your powerful brand. That's what we specialize in. Okay, so of course we are Your Profound Solutions. That's the name of our company. Our website is yourprofoundsolutions.com. Okay. Now today, it's not about us. Okay, to be honest with you, it's really not. It's about you. Okay, so we want to really get connected and understand more as to what you're looking for in your business, what your goals are, what your dreams are in your business. So I want to make sure that I can address the issues according to what your background is. So if I may please ask you to introduce yourself, if you can just put in what business you are in and how long have you been doing this business. So in just a couple of sentences, if you can put down your business and how long have you been doing this business, that would really help me understand as to what is the audience that I'm talking to. So the presentation that I'm going to do, we can sort of cater towards the audience that we have today. So if you can please put down what business you're in the chat box and how long you've been in business. Excellent. I'm seeing some people already typing in there. That's perfect. That's perfect. All right. So we have Celeste already putting a comment here. She's a natural medicine doctor for vibrations of nutrition, foods, and medicine. 6 months. All right. Ash has been in real estate for 9 years. Ooh, that's a lot of experience. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Kathy Primerica for 1 year. Rob has been promoting speakers and trainers to show them how to connect with live audiences. Wow, 10 years experience. Look at that. So wide, huge variety of people that we have on our webinar today. That is phenomenal. I'm so glad that you are here. We have Manny, who's a personal development and human growth plus network marketing. He's been doing that for 4 months. Wow. So what a wide range of audience today that we have. Annie's just commented she's a registered psychotherapist and life coaching. She's been doing it part-time for 16 years. Oh my God. Look at the total amount of experience that we have on this webinar. It's really phenomenal. It's phenomenal. So let's dive in and let's start talking about how you can get branded. Are you guys excited about this? Are you guys excited? I just want a yes in that box there. We're going to learn tons and I'm going to go through a lot of information. Okay, it might be a little fast for you. It might be slow for you. Okay, but it is what it is right now. Okay, try to absorb whatever you can and just try to take notes. Yes. All right, let's get started. So this is one of the phenomenal person you might be knowing, Jeff Bezos. And what he says is your brand is what other people say about you when you are not in the room. Okay, so it's what other people say about you when you're not in the room. This is such a phenomenal definition of branding. I really love it, and that's why I had this as the first slide. Okay, so let's look at branding. What's the real definition? What is the real definition? I want to just get some answers from you. You have been in business for from 3 months to about 15, 16 years. In your experience, what does branding mean to you? Let's get some answers. Let's get some feedback from the audience here, and let's see what branding means to you. Just type in what branding means to you, so we have some idea as to where you are at. Practice of creating a name, symbol, or design that identifies and differentiates a product from. Oh my God, Manny, that's phenomenal. That is phenomenal definition. I like that. I like that. Excellent. Kathy says branding is who I am and what I do. Oh my goodness, perfect, Kathy. That's great. That is great. Perfect. So lots of definitions coming in. That is great. I really appreciate you putting in the information. Maybe some people are still typing in the definition of branding. Excellent. What you represent. Perfect, Celeste. That's great. That's great. So let's look at the definition that I have here. Branding is the science and art of making something that isn't unique. Okay. So branding is the science. So science, as you know, it's a different type of a method that we have to apply to get branding. Okay, so it's an art of making something that isn't unique. Okay, so if you're at a certain profession, there are tons of other people that share your same profession, but how you become unique in that profession is branding. Okay, so if you sort of look at this definition over and over and try to understand what each word means, this will really define what branding means. Okay, so what should you brand? Okay, there are three ways you can brand yourself. Okay, this is very important for you to understand that there are three ways you can brand yourself. The first way is have a corporate brand. Okay, what that really means is you have a company that you own as your brand. Okay, so for example, it starts from us. We are branded as Your Profound Solutions. That's the name of our company, and that's our brand. Okay, other examples are Nike, Coke, Apple. These are big names, but they are branded as business names. Okay, so there is no single person that we can point out as to who Nike stands for, right? It's a company name, it's a business name. Now, the advantages of if you decide to go that route and brand yourself as a business name, you will have an advantage of no particular person attached to the name. Okay, so you don't have to be the face of the company. Okay, the name of the company itself will start and promote you. But again, on the other side, the disadvantage is it takes a little longer to establish your brand, right? So if you're just going by the name itself, then people may not identify you because they don't recognize the name of the company. So it takes a little time to establish yourself as a brand name. And then once you do that, then things start rolling for you. Okay. The other thing you can brand is have a personal brand. Okay. That's branding with your personal name. Tony Robbins and Raymond Aaron are excellent examples. Now with Tony Robbins, he is a perfect example because he has branded himself. Okay, he is branded as Tony Robbins. Everybody that you talk to who is even a little bit of interest, have a little bit of interest in self-development, they know Tony Robbins. Okay, they may not know what his company is called, but they know Tony Robbins. And same with Raymond Aaron. Now, the advantage of this is people relate to this much faster, right? When you talk Tony Robbins, boom, the face, I can see his videos, I can see him in action, I can just relate to that much faster. Now, the disadvantage, if you decide to brand yourself with your personal name, one thing is you cannot sell your business at the end of, when you decide to sell it, right? Because it's branded by your name. If Tony Robbins, after 20 years, or if he decides, I don't think Tony Robbins will ever sell his business, he'll go on forever. But if he decides to sell his, nobody's going to buy a business that is called Tony Robbins. Okay, that's the point that I'm trying to make. And the second point, disadvantage, is they have to be present. So in other words, if I go to an event which is a Tony Robbins event and Tony Robbins isn't there, then that event will not make any sense. Okay, are you guys with me? Are you good so far? We've covered two aspects. We've covered corporate name and personal name. Excellent, Celeste. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. Now there is one more way to brand yourself. Okay. What's the third way to brand yourself? Is a product brand. Okay, a product brand. What I mean is you have a title that you are trying to brand. So you could have yourself as a title as bestmassagetherapist.com. Okay, that might be your brand, so to say. Greatmortgagebroker.com. So Great Mortgage Broker is your title as well as your brand. Okay, let's look at the advantages. If you decide to do it that way, then your advantages will be that people know exactly what you are. Okay, so if you are a mortgage broker and your brand is best mortgage options or something like that, boom, people know that that's what you stand for. It is also great for SEO. SEO is called search engine optimization. So if people are searching on Google for a great mortgage broker, and you have this website as your brand, Great Mortgage Broker, boom, your website is going to show up on top of Google. Okay. Of course, there are lots of things that you need to do for the website to show up, but we're just talking in general. You are identified with your product. Now, the disadvantage is you're too generic, right? So Great Mortgage Broker, I mean, in Canada, there are tons of mortgage brokers. So for you to call yourself the best mortgage broker or great mortgage broker or best massage therapist may not really make sense, or may not really make you unique with that particular name. Okay, but it's your decision. I'm not telling you to do either ways. I'm just giving you the advantages and disadvantages of going either ways. Okay, so these are the main three ways that you can brand yourself. All right, let's look at a branding statement. Okay, branding statement. What this is this will come across your brand if you try and answer these questions. Okay, what value do you provide? How do you provide it uniquely? And whom do you do it for? That's your target audience. Okay, target audience is one of the most important factor in your business that you need to know. Okay, we have met so many entrepreneurs, and the reason that they are struggling is they do not know their target audience. Okay, we have people that think, oh, my product is excellent, so everybody and everyone should use my product, and which is true. It might be for everyone. However, when you start off a business, you have to have a niche. You have to have a specific target audience that you're serving. And that's what you need to know when you start to brand yourself. Okay. Now, tips about branding statement. Let's look at a few tips as to how you can have a branding statement which really stands out. So these are the 6 key points. Okay. First one is it has to be understood by an 8-year-old. Okay, you can't have a very complex sentence and make that as your branding statement. Okay, yours, and it has to be only yours. It has to be unique. It's something that you do, and that's unique to your business. Okay, it has to be delivered with confidence. It leaves listener with wanting more. This is very important. It's like creating curiosity. So you give them information, but you don't give them the whole information. You don't give them the whole aspects of your business. You give them a little information and leave them wanting more. Okay, it has to be catchy, memorable, and repeatable. Okay, and it should include a key benefit to the listener. So whoever is your potential client that you're talking to, or your friend, or even your client, they should include a key benefit to your listener. So next thing, we're going to look at some examples. Okay, let's look at some examples. So the first one is FedEx. Okay, when it's absolutely positively has to be there overnight. I love this. I love this branding statement by FedEx. What it's really telling you is what they do and what exactly their brand stands for. That's exactly what they do. Okay, NyQuil. These are some of the branding statements that we've picked up depending on the rules that we just set out for branding statements. Okay, NyQuil has this branding statement. It says the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever, so you can rest medicine. Okay, so you can rest medicine, which is which really makes NyQuil a unique medicine. Nike, I think everybody on the planet knows this statement. Just do it. Apple, think different. So how you can tell that this branding statement applies to those rules is they pick up the most important out of those 6 factors that I have listed there. They may not meet all the 6 factors. The more factors that they meet, the better it is. However, they have picked up some statements which really make them unique. Okay, so start communicating with your clients. That's one of the major points that I wanted to discuss today with branding. Okay, if you do have a brand, if you have set up yourself with whatever we've talked so far, let your clients know about your brand and what you do. If you have your client database already, or if you're trying to build your database, are you educating your clients? Are you letting them know what your niche is, what your specialty is? That's what you need to start communicating with your clients. Okay, So we're coming to the next point, which is how do you communicate with your clients? Okay, one is via having landing page or squeeze pages. Okay, that's how you try and start to get leads for your business. Okay, second point of that is email marketing. So once you have this person in your database, you need to start communicating to them through email marketing, sending them emails on a regular basis. Okay. And to help you with that, we are coming up with an event. We have a live event scheduled. It's called Automate Your Business. And it's going to be on November 19th and 20th. And it's called Automate Your Business. And it's worth about $497. Okay. We're going to talk a little bit more about this coming up very soon. All right. So we're going to talk about the most effective ways to brand yourself today. Remember, we talked about that, and we're going to dive into that in depth now. Okay. So how are you doing so far? You're liking it so far? You're getting value, everyone? Give me a quick yes in that chat box there if you're getting value so far. Learning about branding. Fabulous. Oh, wow. Yes, yes, yes. Excellent, excellent. Yes, thanks, Annie says. Perfect, perfect. Okay, perfect. So let's move on. Let's go to the 5 most effective ways. All right. So the first thing is you need to register your business name. Okay, you need to register your business name so that it becomes unique to you. Okay, and it's a very simple process how you can register your business name. Second thing is you need to have a website. Okay, you need to have a domain name and you need to have a website according to your brand. Now, everything that we are talking today is in relation to your brand. So if you have a website which is through your company, that is not really your website. We don't regard that as really your website. That's your parent company's website that doesn't represent or doesn't make you unique. So you should really have your own website with your own brand. Okay. Then professional email address. This is a big one. This is a big one, guys. We see so many professionals. We meet tons and tons of professionals every week, and we look at their email addresses, and they are giving us, Hotmail and Gmail and Live and Bell and Rogers. I mean, nothing bad about those email addresses. But if you're going in there to speak to your client or a potential client, and you say that, oh, you know what, I'm in business of, selling shoes, and I've been doing it for the last 20 years. And I have been selling, so and so worth of goods every month. And they say, okay, sure. When we contact you, do you have an email address? And yes. And imagine that person giving you a Hotmail email address, right? Wouldn't you feel a little weird, right? It's really weird to get an email address with a Hotmail or a Gmail if a person is saying that they are professionals in their own business. So it is very, very, very important that you have a professional email address, and it is very easy to get. Believe me, it's a very easy to get a professional email address. So whatever your website is, you can just have, something like maybe info@yourwebsite.com, or you can have your name, at yourwebsite.com. Okay, it's very, very crucial that you start doing it in that direction. Okay, so for example, for me, my email address is amit@yourprofoundsolutions.com. Right? It's a no-brainer. I mean, when I think about it, it's like that's that's what it should be. Okay, so that's what I mean by having a professional email address. Now, you should have a Gmail address. I'm not saying no for that, because you need a Gmail address to connect to different services like YouTube and all that. However, that you can keep it limited to yourself, right? Like I do have a Gmail address myself too, but that's not been communicated to my clients about that Gmail address. And just for the fun of it, I'm going to give you my email address. Can anybody guess what my Gmail address might be? I'm going to give you my Gmail email address. It is yourprofoundsolutions@gmail.com. Anyway, yes, that is my email address. Yes, that is my email address, yourprofoundsolutions@gmail.com. Not to be communicated with clients, but just that's what I use. Anyway, moving on. Get a professional title. Okay, get a professional title. So if you are in any business, you need a professional title for yourself. add a professional signature to all your emails. Whenever you're sending out any email, be very, very, very attentive that you put in your professional signature. And I'll just explain you what professional signature means, because I've got this question before from some of the clients before. It's basically your name, your phone number, your email address, and your website. Okay, so whatever information you want to include in there, okay, becomes your professional signature. I do not recommend you sending any emails just with your first name. Okay, so whenever I'm sending emails to my clients, I'll put in the content and I'll never say just Amit. Never, 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 never. Okay, I try to put in my full name, my phone number, my my website. Okay, that's three pieces of information right there. And of course, it's going through my professional email, so they already know it's coming from me. Okay. Next is having professional business cards. I think this is pretty much, I've seen a lot of people doing that, but see to it that you have a good professional business card. Okay. Now, having presence on social media. Okay, this is a big one. This is a big one. I want to talk about this because it should reflect your brand. Okay, I've seen pages for entrepreneurs, and they have their personal profiles mixed in with their social media profiles. If you do have that type of a scenario, I would highly, highly recommend you to either have a totally separate profile for your business, or if you want to keep it as that profile of your business, please delete all your personal information from that particular page. Okay, you should have your brand, your designation that we just talked about, your description, and relevant experience in that particular niche. Because as you know, clients do search for you on social media. So before contacting you, they will do a quick Google search to see what what information you have, what kind of a person you are, and they don't want to really find out as to where you had your coffee this morning. They don't want to find out what vacation you went to last year. That's not what they're looking for. Okay, so it's very important that you have a nice, clean, professional social media profile. Have a logo. Okay, it's pretty obvious. If you're branded, you should have a logo. Now let's look at a few myths about branding. We talked about branding a lot, and we're now going to look at some branding techniques, okay, that are myths, okay, and you'll be shocked to hear some of these branding techniques. But let me go back a little bit. Getting branded today. Do you think you can do something today, or at least start thinking about something today that you can be a little more branded from today? Give me a hashtag yes. Give me a hashtag yes on that chat box if you've got some insights about how you're going to start branding yourself today. So we discussed about 6 or 7 ways that you can start. Hashtag yes comes from Kathy, Manny. All right, Ash comes in with a hashtag. Excellent. I'm so glad. Perfect. All right, so moving on to the myths. Okay, myths about branding. A great product is more important than branding. Okay, I did not believe that. When I got into a business, I did not believe this. I thought this was totally true. I believed that if I had a great product, it doesn't matter. My brand doesn't matter. And that was a huge mistake. Okay. In real world, I would like it to be this way. Honestly, I'm telling you, if I have a great product, I really don't need a brand. Okay, I would like to have it this way, but unfortunately, that's not the way it works. The reason I'm telling you this is because you might be the ultimate professional. It's very important. This is one of the most important slide of today's webinar. Okay, so please pay careful attention. It does not matter how good you are in your business. You might be the ultimate person in your business, but if that doesn't get communicated to your potential clients, if you don't have it communicated to your clients through branding, you're just wasting your time. So you need to get branded and then offer your professional services, the one that you're expert in, and you will see that your business starts skyrocketing, absolutely skyrocketing. Okay, so don't just focus on the product. Okay, you have to have a great product. I mean, everybody has a great product, but they don't have a brand. Okay, and that's how you start to become unique. Some people say, I know my brand, I don't need to boast about it. Whoa, that's a big mistake again. Okay, you do need to have a brand and you need to boast about it. Now, boast is, of course, a little loaded term. So I do kind of agree to that. But the point here I'm trying to make is you do have to promote it to everyone. Okay, don't be shy about your brand or say, oh, people will automatically find out. No, 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 just be very aggressive. Go out there and promote your brand. Okay, branding is not the main thing in my business. Again, a big myth. Okay, do not believe in that. Branding is just a part of marketing and sales. And this is true in a sense that it is a part of marketing and sales. But the point I'm trying to make is it's not just marketing and sales, it's your whole business. So, right from the time that the person gets introduced to your business, right from the time that he sees your landing page, right from the time he receives your first email, your phone call, your brand starts getting established. Okay, so it's very important that you have this branding going on right from the first contact with your lead. Okay, branding is expensive. That's one of the most common myths that we've heard, and it could be expensive. Again, it depends on how much you want to spend on branding. And the methods that we just saw in branding, they are not really very expensive, like getting a logo, getting a website, even just changing your email address. These things are not really expensive. You can get them done, again, depending on what level of business you are at, how many years of experience you have, how far you want to go in your business with branding. You can decide, but you do have to take that off your mind that branding is expensive. Okay, you can do branding at a very economical level too. Branding is a logo. Oh, that was a big one for a lot of people. Okay, branding is not just a logo. Okay, it's way more than that. Like we're discussing, branding is not just a logo. Alrighty, so next we're going to talk about some free tools. Okay, who likes free? Okay, give me in caps. All right, I need this one in capital letters. Capital letters free. I need to have this in capital letters. The number, the word free. Let's have some fun. Free. All right. Ash says, Kathy, Manny. All right, we're getting all free stuff. Excellent. Annie says free. All right. Perfect. So we're going to talk about some tools that we use in the business, okay, that you can start to apply and use. Okay, so let's look at the first tool. There is a website called Gravatar. Gravatar. Okay, gravatar.com. So I'm just going to click on that website, and it's going to take me to this website called Gravatar. Okay, is everybody able to see the website that I'm on right now? Has the screen changed for you? I just wanted to make sure that you are on the same page as. Okay, perfect. So this is a website called Gravatar, and what Gravatar is it actually has, it's a free website, like we said, but it is a globally recognized avatar. Okay, and you have to put in your name and email address on this website and your image, like your picture. And if you go on to any other website, say you go on a blogging, okay, on a blogging website, put in your comment as an expert. If you go and put something on social media, there are tons of other social media, and I'm not talking just about Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest. I'm talking about there are about 90,000 websites which do social media now. So any website that you go to, when you log in with your email, boom, your image shows up. Okay, so people can really relate to what you're doing with this particular website. It's called Gravatar. Once you register your name and email address on this, okay, people will start recognizing your picture. Okay, and that's one form of branding. Okay, let's look at the next one, Gravatar. Okay, so what Gravatar is your Gravatar is an image that follows you from site to site, that appears beside your name when you do things like comment or blogs. Okay, let's look at the next one, Shopify. Okay, now how many of you wanted to start a business looking for a good name? Okay, we're talking about branding, and we started with names, and that's why I wanted to share this information. Okay, starting with a business name. Have a look at this website, and you know what, don't worry about copying the actual website name, because I will send you a separate email for people that are attending the webinar. send you a quick email with all these websites. So you can just click on the website and go there, go to these particular ones, because they have a little bit of extension, as you see, shopify.com, tools, business, and blah, 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 and all that. So don't worry about copying it down. I'm going to send you a quick email by tomorrow, so you'll have these websites for your reference. All right, so let's go here. Let's look at this website. So this is shopify.ca. Forget about the Shopify part. We're only talking about the business name generator part, okay? So enter the word that you want your business name to include, okay? So whatever you've decided, maybe you've decided a corporate name, maybe you've decided a personal name, or maybe a product name, okay? Let's go by product, okay? This is just random. We're just going to try product, okay? So if I put in best shoes, okay, I'm putting best shoes, and I say generate names. Now you're going to see something really, really amazing, okay? What do you guys see here? These are all the available domains containing best shoes, okay? So you can pick up, say for example, bestshoesshop.com is available. So it's not only telling you the name, but it's telling you what domain name is available. And of course, with domain, if you haven't had your domain yet, I would 100% recommend you having a .com domain. Okay, do not go to any other domain like domain XYZ, ABC, KLMNOP. Don't. Okay, stick to .com. That's the best domain name to have. So again, this will only give you .com names. So that's what I love about this. Okay, how do you guys like this website? Shopify business name generator. Do you guys like it? Great, says Kathy. Perfect. All right, we're getting some yeses. Perfect. Okay, so if you don't have a business name, or if you already have a business name but want to change your website, this is where I would go first. And if you look at this first line, I don't know if you can see, I'll just make it a little big so you can see. So we found 4,940 available domains containing best shoes. So do you think you'll find your domain name in 5,000 available domains, right? It's a very, very powerful website. If you go down here, it will say easy best shoes, live best shoes, mobile best shoes, and all what you do is, you could click on different pages and it will keep giving you tons and tons of .com sites that are available, okay? So bluebestshoes.com is available. That's the way to go, all right? So that's about this website. Moving on. Next, you have another free website I wanted to share with you. It's called the Slogan Maker. Okay, so we talked about branding statement. Okay, this is another site that you can go to find how you can make a slogan. Because when we started, we had a tough time, making our own slogan. So we went here and say we put in that same. We just go by the same example right now. Best shoes. Okay. So if we go to this site and put in best shoes, boom, you get another 1,000 slogans that containing best shoes. Okay, so if you have a problem in deciding your slogan, this is the site. So it says easy, breezy, beautiful. Wow, that's a good one. I like that. Easy, breezy, beautiful, best shoes. Best shoes when nothing. I mean, you'll have to, of course, search because this is all system generated, but it kind of gives you an idea what you're looking for, right? An army of best shoes. American way of best shoes. So there's best shoes a real winner. So there are tons of examples that I can give you right here. But whatever your market is, you can start looking at this. Okay, can you feel best shoes? All right. So there are lots of examples there. That's the third website I wanted to share with you. Next, this is a title generator. Okay, title generator is again an amazing website. What this does for you is it generates titles for you for your blogs. Okay, if you're writing a blog on your website, or even if you want to put something on your main website on the heading, you will see what title you can put. This will give you that information. Okay, so say for example, I put in here now best shoes. Best shoes seems to be the thing to do today for some reason. All right, so it will show me right here. It created 700 headlines for me. And this headline doesn't have to be just on your website. It could be your communication that you have with your clients. If you want to put a Facebook comment about something that you're doing, use this. Definitely use this. Create titles. So it will say 5 ways to get through your best shoes. Top 3 ways to buy best used shoes. There you go. No mistakes with best shoes. Right? I'll just make it a little bigger so you can see. There we go. So world-class tools make best shoes. Does best shoes sometimes make you feel stupid? This is different examples that will give you, and you may have to tweak according to your brand. But this is the power of this website. Okay, and again, this is a free website. Just put in your information, whatever your keyword is, and boom, it will give you tons and tons of result. Okay, that's with best shoes there. Then we come to the next one, which is Join Honey. Okay, so this is nothing to do with branding. Okay, but I just wanted to give you something that you can save money. Okay, how many of you like to save money? Let me see. If you don't, then I won't show you this. So we'll just skip through this. If you like to save money, then just put in of course. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry for asking that. I'm getting tons of and I guess if I was in front of you, I would have got some beaten too, I guess. All right, so this is an amazing website to have. It's called joinhoney.com. Join Honey. Okay, hope you can see it. So I'll go on this joinhoney.com. So I'll just forget this for now. But what this does is it basically has, like, I'm using Google Chrome. As you can see, I'm using Google Chrome here. And what I do is I download this as an extension. Okay, I download this as an extension. And what this amazing thing does is whenever I'm checking out, so if I buy, say for example, I buy a domain on a website, I go on GoDaddy, and if I buy a domain, what this extension will do is it will automatically go to the web and it will try and search the promo codes for me automatically. I don't even have to, oh my God, I forgot, or I did this, I did that. I don't have to do that. Automatically, this thing called Honey will go and search discount codes for me, and it will reduce my cost at checkout. Okay, this is such, I have saved so much on just by using this one single extension. So it's really an incredible website to use. And see, it's regularly gets updated. It updates in 30 minutes again. Okay, so it's submitted by user. So if you find something which is really good, you can just put in your promo code here. Okay, this worked 14 seconds ago and all that. So you can go through that at your own convenience. But again, a free website, you just have to sign in, put in this Honey in your Google Chrome, and whenever you check up, automatically this thing called joinhoney.com will do it for you. Okay, that's the website. What do you guys think about this Join Honey thing? Is that great? Put in great if you like. Swapna wants you to put in great. Great. All right. Excellent. Okay, so some things about branding. I wanted to put in some fun in there. Wanted to save some money for you guys, because we've been saving money whenever, because we do a lot of shopping online. So this is one of the incredible tools to have. And if you go on this website later on, you will see all the merchants that deal with Join Honey, and you'll save a lot. All right. So you want more stuff like this? Guys, do you want more stuff like this? Yes. All right. Okay. So how many of you would like to have a business automated, right? You definitely want to put in not too much work in your business, want to get it automated. You want to be in touch with your clients. You want to build your brand. And to do that for you, we have come up with this live event. It's called Automate Your Business. So the tools that you just saw, the branding tips that you just received, are sort of just the tip of the iceberg that we've discussed. Okay, and we didn't have much time. We only had about an hour to discuss with you today. But we have this event that we are doing for 2 full solid days. Okay, it's a 2-day event on November 19th and 20th. It's called Automate Your Business. Okay, and what are we going to cover in this 2-day workshop? So it is a workshop. So we expect you to come with a laptop, and we are going to actually do some work there. Okay, it's not one of those seminars where you're like, whoa, and then at the end of the 2 days, we're like, oh my God, what did we achieve? So it's not one of those. It's actually a workshop. So you will come with a laptop, and we're going to get things rolling for you. What are we going to do? Get you in the right mindset. We're going to define your business. It's a very critical aspect that we do with a lot of our coaching clients. We define their business. Okay, so it's not we, basically you will define your own business, but we'll give you some important tools that you can use. You will understand your customers. you create your landing page. That's a big one. Okay, so if you have a landing page, that's exactly how you start getting clients for your business. Okay, so in this 2-day workshop, we help you create your own landing page. We teach you so that you can create landing pages for your business, for your book that you've written, for a small seminar that you're having, for a webinar that you're going to conduct. It doesn't matter. Okay, once we teach you how to do a landing page, it's exactly the same thing for every event that you conduct. Okay, we are actually going to set up autoresponders for you. We're going to teach you how to do that. So when you have a customer come in through the system, that is through your landing page, does everybody know what a landing page is, or do you want me to explain it to you? A landing page, or a squeeze page as it's called. Is there anybody on this webinar that does not know what that is, and I can explain? Okay, looks like everybody knows what a landing page is. If not, let me know and I can go through that with you. So we do an autoresponder setup so that once you get clients' email, you can automatically start sending out information to your clients. Okay, and of course we train you how to do that, what to send in that autoresponder and things like that. We start building relationships with your clients and potential clients. You start building them. Okay, so you automatically, in those two-day event, you will start building relationship with your clients, and your email marketing campaigns get set up. Okay, so you decide how many emails you want to send to your clients. Maybe you want to just send up, maybe Ash wants to only send one email per week, and maybe Manny wants to do 3 emails a week. We don't know. It's you, it's your market, it's your niche market, your audience, so you know them the best. We do have some guidelines, we have some recommendations that we do in this particular course. You can go by them, or of course you can select your own time frame, but we tell you how to do that and you get started on that system. Okay, all right, so it's a live event. Now today there comes something extra special. Today it's coming extra special. All right, so what's the offer for today? It's important for you to understand we only have 20 spots. Okay, we started advertising for this at the last webinar, and out of the 20 spots, almost 6 are gone, right? 6 spots are already gone. So we still have about 14 spots left for this one. And today, during the webinar, so this is an offer that's only good for today. Okay, it's $97. Okay, it's only for $97, but it's only if you register today. It does not apply if you come back to this particular link, which is yourprofoundsolutions.com/workshop. If you come to this link tomorrow, you're not going to see that that particular price. Okay, Your Profound Solutions. I'll type it in the chat box so you will know. So you can just click that link and you can go to that site, yourprofoundsolutions.com/workshop. Okay, so it's going to be on November 19th and 20th. It's going to be in the Hotel Novotel near Square One. It's in Mississauga near Square One, and it's going to start at 9 a.m. and it will go up to around 5 p.m. Okay, so it's a full day event from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And like we said, we're going to cover tons and tons of stuff that will help your business. And it's only for $97. It's only for today. The regular price is $197. Okay, so you're getting it at a 50% discount. 50% discount. So you can just click that link that we've just put in this particular box there in the chat box and register today. Okay, but we would recommend that you do that right now so that you can save your spot, because we're not going to extend the spots. And the reason is this requires a lot of attention to the people who attend the event. So because like I said, we are going to actually create the landing pages. So if you have any difficulty, we are not in a position to attend to you if we fill up the room with 50 people, right? That's why we want to limit it to only 20 spots. Okay, and out of that, like I said, we only have 14 left now. And once we put it on Facebook, that's it's going to be a whole different scenario, because if you've seen our page, we do have more than 11,000 followers right now. So we are we definitely know this is going to be full, but we wanted to give this opportunity to our clients and you as our friends and followers first, before we send it out onto social media and start advertising it out there. Okay, And of course, it's going to be the regular price once today's webinar is over. So I want you to go ahead and look at this very, very seriously. If you want to take your business to the next level, this is one of the best step that you can take. Register for this webinar November 19th and 20th. It's a weekend, Saturday and Sunday for 2 days, and it's a very convenient location in the Novotel Hotel. And you're going to receive all the details about it once you register. Okay, so that's it for today. Do you have any questions for me today? We have about 10 more minutes to save for question and answers. So if you have any questions about branding, anything that you want to ask me, just put it in that box and I will try my best to answer. Any help that you need online, just put in that information, just put in that question there. And I'm having a look at the chat box right now to see if you have any questions so we can go through them. So how was the webinar for you guys? You guys get value out of it? Okay, let's go to ask you to put in maybe value in the chat box. Just value. If you got value from this webinar today, just put in value. All right. Excellent. Value. Excellent. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Celeste. Swapna, thank you. Value, thanks. Thank you, Annie. Appreciate that. Excellent. Do you have any questions for me today? If you have any questions, we have about 5 minutes. 5 minutes that we can answer the questions. If you want me to go over anything else with you, I'm here to answer any questions you may have. If you have any specific questions about your business, definitely you can send me an email so we can discuss. If you don't feel like asking it in a group, I totally understand. But if you have a question about your business that you want to ask me, just send me an email. And you know my email. You know my email now, right? It's amit@yourprofoundsolutions.com. Okay. And Swapna is putting that in right now for your reference. So you have that, amit@yourprofoundsolutions.com. That's my email address. So just send me a 2-liner, 1-liner to let me know if you have any questions. Also, if you have any feedback about the webinar, if you think you want to go over some information that we went too fast, because I know it was a lot of information that that you had to absorb in this 1 hour. So you might want to go through some information again. I'm totally open to discussing that with you and maybe going into a little bit greater detail with respect to your business. But I hope you like the webinar that we had. And I'm looking forward to this fantastic 2-day live workshop that's going to be held on 19th and 20th of November. So register for the event, and we will have so much fun at this webinar, at this seminar. You're not going to believe it. You will not believe it. Okay. So I think we'll call it a night. And I wish you all the best and wish you lots and lots of success with your branding. And thank you so much for attending today. We had tons of people that actually joined in later. So thank you so much, everybody, for attending today's webinar. I wish you all the best and have a great night, everyone. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.